Hi, I'm Rob from HopZine.com. Thanks for joining me for another video beer review. This time we are looking at a bottle of BrewDog's Old World India Pale Ale. 7.5% ABV, if you can just move that back and get in focus. Look at that label, fantastic label. Designed by John Basford. One of the reasons I bought this bottle, to be honest. I've got a majority of the bottles that Joanna has designed for BrewDog. I really like it at work. I've actually got a print of hers on the wall behind the camera. But yeah, I've kind of collected a few. I don't collect many bottles, but I really like it at work, so there you go. One thing that sets this apart from a lot of BrewDog's IPAs, it's all English hops. I'll give you the brew sheet, and it's one thing I like about BrewDog. I mean, they might not be on the bottle, but it's on the website, full brew sheet. Malts, extra pale, amber and crystal. Hops are First Gold, Challenger, Brownman Cross and Goldings. 57 IBUs. When I saw this bottle first available on their website, I thought it was just going to be a rebrew of this. As you can see, it's another label by John Basford, very, very similar. But this, as you can see, very similar kind of style. Got a ship in there and stuff. But this one was a really limited batch. I mean, I haven't got all the details on it, all the like legal details on that. But that was a beer that was taken on an off-sea trawler for about 5 months or something. But I thought, so when I saw that, I thought this was it, so I didn't bother. But when it turned up in my local bottle shop, I thought, why not? Let's give it a go. Because it sounds a little bit different. It's got all the kind of like story on the side and all that business. It's just saying it's like essentially a tribute to all those beers of kind of bygone years, really. So let's get in the glass. See what we've got. Pouring a really nice, it looks like IPA, it's a real solid IPA colour. I'll just put it a bit more aggressively to get a bit of a head. Beer in the glass, yes, a lovely shiny amber orange. The head, once again, off-white with a slightly orange hue to it, but lovely consistency. So let's check out the aroma. That's really surprised me, that is lovely. It's got a definitely a lemon curd note, big apricot, pale stone fruit. So that's I say more around the kind of the stone of a peach. Yeah, that's lovely. That's lovely. It's definitely got a honey note in there, kind of like a clear honey, like acacia. Freshly baked brioche, so it's got, the malts are relatively sweet, but that lovely apricot thing, that's what's making me think of things like apricot brioche. There's a certain kind of dandelion note, so it's quite floral, but we have a real sweetness to it. I think that smells lovely. Maybe hitting a passion fruit or papaya, maybe more dulled orange, maybe piney grapefruit. That's lovely. That really took me by surprise. I thought it'd be a bit more earthy than it is, but it's really nice and fruity, so let's dive in. Cheers. Really lovely balance to that. It's very un-BrewDog-like. It's not a big kind of like intense puckering bitterness. There is a prickle on the tongue with hot bitterness. For me, marmalade on slightly burnt toast, without a doubt, that is one of the more prevailing flavours I'm picking up. Quite resinous, but not getting too chewy. Once again, that kind of more kind of dried apricot, I'd say this time. Maybe a hint of nutmeg, gingerbread. Yeah, and a nice, quite resinous note in the middle. And then it just disappears. Leaves you with a slightly pithy bitterness hanging around the edges of the tongue. And that's pretty much it, and that really drops off quite quickly. So sweet but really dry. That's nice, that's nice, that's really taken me by surprise. Very different hop profile than every majority of, well, all, I'd say pretty much all BrewDog's single hop, I mean BrewDog's hoppy beers. I was just going to think the single hop Goldings, maybe that was because that was really successful. At the most recent range, 2013's IPAs, then Goldings was definitely the hands down winner, so that might have inspired them to have a play around with that. Might have had some knocking around. Might be one of those beers, one of the, I mean, as a home brewer, you know that it's that kind of like all the bits and bats what are hanging about, making beer with that. So they've got Bramley Cross that goes in ice porter, so that's another one ticked off. Got a bit left of this last season to go and get it in. Might be wrong. Just having a bit of fun. Anyway, so that's nice. That's really nice. That's really taken me by surprise how good that is. Excuse me, picking my nose. Terrible. And that is a bottle of BrewDog's Old World India Pale Ale, 7.5% ABV from BrewDog in Ellen, Aberdeenshire. That has really taken me by surprise. Nice stuff, that. I mean, and it shows what you can do with English hops, and not taking the hopping process to that extreme American level that you often find in BrewDog beers. I think they've done a really nice job with this. Anyway, I'm Rob from HopZine.com. See you next time. Cheers.